Welcome back on the pursuit of wealth, Tilray traders and investors. It's Rod with Pow Group, your home for MJ stocks, crypto assets, news, and interviews. Today is Thursday. It's October 2nd. Hope you're doing well. And in this video, we're going to be discussing Tilray Brands. We're going to do an earnings prep for their upcoming Q1 2026 earnings. That's going to be released in 1 week from today. And I'm a little under the weather today. I got a sore throat, so I'll try to get through today's video as best I can. Before we get to it, make sure to smash the like. If you're new, you can subscribe. Take the bell, you'll be notified on any future videos. And you can follow us over on X, formerly Twitter. The handle for that is @GroupPow. Going to be using that as my platform of choice going forward. And as always, this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. And I do own Tilray in my MJ portfolio. It's my largest MJ stock holding. So Tilray Brands, Inc. to announce first quarter fiscal year 2026 financial results on October 9th. And that's going to be for the period ending August 31st, 2025, and it will be before the market opens on Thursday, October 9th. So again, a week from today. And I'll do a live stream as well. Let me know if you want to see a live stream of the conference call. That's going to be at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time on the same day. And typically I do a review video after as well. So we'll do a live stream of the conference call, and then I'll do a review of the earnings afterwards. But let me know if you would like me to do the conference call. All right, so we'll take a peek at the chart here in just a moment. We had a pretty huge spike up to start the day and ended up being a lot of excitement for nothing. We broke down and dropped to a new lower low. So we're going to take a look at that in just a moment and the price action, what to expect there in the days, weeks, months ahead. But as you can see on investing.com, they're forecasting 204.58 million and EPS, earnings per share, negative 0.044. And again, what we do is we go over all of the analyst estimates, we get a consensus, and then we have the numbers going into the earnings report. And if we come in with a big beat, well, we should react positively. If it misses, then like I said, more than likely going to react negatively. But the fact that we've been pulling back, if you look at the recent high here to the low, it's down about 15%. So anything around that 20% after such a big move is just a healthy correction in my opinion. So there's nothing really to worry about here at the moment. If we take a look at Moomoo, the EBITDA is forecasted at negative 30.05 million. Revenue forecasted at 205.751 million, and EPS negative 0.03. So if we add all of those up for revenue, we're expecting an average of 204.96 million USD, and EPS negative 0.033. We can potentially round that up to negative 0.034. But overall, that's not looking too bad, and still expecting a loss into the report. So we'll see what happens here. Let me know what you think. Do you think they're going to beat? Do you think they're going to miss? I think there's a good chance that we should see a decent reaction to this, and we're more than likely not going to see any kind of impairments or write-downs or anything like that, because that's something that they did last quarter and the fiscal year end. And typically that's what they do at the end of the fiscal year. So not really expecting much of that, but we'll see if we can come in at a beat. If we did happen to come in at positive EPS, that would be a huge win. But I'm going to be continuing to follow just how everything is progressing with their HD9 products and beverages. And they said they're going to be expanding to gummies soon. So we'll see if there's any kind of announcement. What else? Those continue to be the big things. And AI, we'll see if they touch a little bit more on their AI integration into their operations. So you can see here today, to start the day, we hit a high of 188, which actually broke the previous high of this move, coming off down at around 40 cents. If we just zoom out here, this is the hourly time frame. If we zoom out to the daily time frame, you can see that this move's all coming off the low there at 35 cents. So that was the recent high, 186. We broke that today, and it faked a lot of people out. A lot of people got, like I said, false hope and thought we were going to be really gaining some momentum. And then the whole sector, if you look at the Canadian names, it was mostly the Canadian names in the red today, finished down 2.72% for Tilray, and then most U.S. names were green. So it kind of just seems to be like taking their turns. Some days Canadian MJ will be strong, and then some days the U.S. side will be strong. Today it was the U.S. turn. But as you can see here on the hourly time frame, I did draw this descending triangle, and we had that big spike up today, but it was just a complete scam wick, and the whole wick was faded right back into that pattern. So that was a bit of a red flag. And then, like I said, we should see a drop down to around 148 here. We hit a low of the day of 159. So in terms of percentage, we're only about 6.75% away from that target. And as long as we hold 144, it's just fine. That's why I said in yesterday's videos, there's a good chance that we drop to around 140 and then we blast off from there. And we have this hourly bull flag as long as 144 holds, and we'd be looking at a move up to around 210. And as I've been mentioning as well, it's a weekly bull flag, which you can see here on this yellow trend line, that it's targeting 290. So everything's trending in the right direction. The stochastic just crossed bullish as well. So like I said, I think it's a good sign that we're getting a little bit of a correction here out of the way ahead of earnings, right? If we were back here on, say, Monday, and that candle closed at the high and we had a bad earnings report, well, we probably would have saw a 30 or 40% correction, right, versus just a 20% correction. But as you can see, we're down about 15%, and we could, if we do drop down to around 144, that would bring us down around 22%. So that's, in my opinion, just healthy. After you've run hundreds and hundreds of percent, right, from the low there to the high, you're looking at about 440%. So when something runs 440%, you need to expect a 20, 30, maybe even 40% pullback. But anything around that 20, 30% is extremely healthy. And the fact that we're still in a daily uptrend is the most important factor. We have our low, high, higher lows, inverse head and shoulders here on the daily time frame that negated the previous head and shoulder concern. And then once we got above 155, that confirmed the weekly bull flag. So still in a still in a daily uptrend and expecting that weekly bull flag to play out. All right, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this in the comment section below. Like I said, a little sick today, but got through it pretty well, I might add. All right, let me know if you think they're going to beat, miss. Always love hearing from you, and let me know if you want to see a conference call live stream. All right, have a great night. It's Rod with POW Group. Thanks again for joining us on the Pursuit of Wealth, and we'll see you again on the next video.
Welcome to Pursuit of Wealth Group, your edge in the fast-paced world of stocks and crypto. With POW Algo Alerts, you'll never miss an opportunity. Our system tracks nearly 100 different assets, from stocks and crypto to commodities, and the list keeps growing. Backed by over 25 custom indicators, our alerts cut through the noise and give you clear, actionable insights. Each alert is delivered directly to your inbox and to our exclusive Slack community, where you can connect, learn, and trade alongside like-minded investors. For just $29.99 per month, or save with our yearly plan at $299.99 Canadian. You get professional-grade alerts designed to help you trade smarter, not harder. Stop chasing the market. Start anticipating it. Join today at pursuitofwealthgroup.com and take your trading to the next level with POW Algo Alerts.